Hi everyone and welcome back to V's Budgets. For the returning subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, then hi, my name is V and I'm a single mum of one trying to live her best life on a budget. Welcome to the channel. I would love for you to stick around and subscribe if you like this sort of content. So yeah, feel free to press the little button below. Now guys, I am trying to be super organized this week. Oh, I hate when there's things on there. I am trying to be super organized this week because I am finally back. I am somewhat in control of the budget once again, and I wanted to sit down and plan what will be happening for the month of June. So obviously the month of June for me is back to normal in regards to work, as in like I'm on my normal schedule. In fact, I have 1 week off work when we will be going on holiday to Turkey. So yes, let's see how things will work out. A little bit concerned because June is the first month where Clara will be going to nursery 5 days a week, not for the full month, but for 2 weeks of the month, which means that her nursery amount will be quite a bit higher than previous months. So yeah, let's see how we work that in. So I have had a salary raise, which I think I discussed in my May budget planning, but my salary is, and this is just from my normal Monday to Friday job, is £3,519, but I have just received the council tax rebate for the council tax rebate that is going around for the increased cost of living. So in fact, my predicted income for this month is £3,669. That is kind of where I expected it to be. So if you haven't watched me plan, I plan for the whole month. The first thing I do is I deduct my bills. So let me just go ahead and write down all of the bill categories. So I've written down my categories. So let's just go through them. So first up is my mortgage. My mortgage is $829.49. And that's every month, so no change there. Netflix is going to be $9.99. Water is £35. I actually need to ring them and understand like when the last reading was, because I actually do think that I don't use that much water. Like, yeah, I feel like my account is probably in credit quite a lot, but I could be wrong, so we'll have to see. Life insurance is $52.32. Pet insurance is £25.50. I know it sounds like a lot, but Vinny is quite old, so obviously the insurance goes up when the pets are older. Apple storage is $2.49 because I'm forever taking pictures of my kid. Ring plan is my alarm system, and that's £8 a month. I'm actually thinking of starting to schedule this in my annual payments because I think if you pay annually is £80, whereas I'm paying 92. Am I paying 92? Yeah. So, no, 96. So I feel like it's worth saving a little bit of money on that. So I might look into getting this as an annual payment. We'll see. Vince's flea treatment is £4 a month. Sky. Now this, I don't think it'll change this month. But guys, I don't really use Sky TV. This package is for my TV and my internet. And I have the basic Sky package, but I really feel like I just never use Sky TV. I feel like I just can't justify it. So I think I'm going to ring them and I think I'm going to see how much it would be, the package without the TV, and see whether it's worth it. I can't remember what package I'm on, but if it's about £20, it's £20 extra a month that I could do with. Anyway, let's move on. Car finance is £68.71. Octopus Energy is 180. I don't know, guys, if it's going to need that much money, but that's how much I'm putting in there at the moment to cover for the winter. Council tax is £123. The gym is £29.99. I am umming and ahhing about cancelling this, to be honest, although I keep telling myself that I'll go next month. I need to make some decisions. Anyway, TV license, £13.37. Nursery, well, as I previously mentioned, this month the bill is going to be £790.52, but obviously because of the childcare account, that is £632.42. Ouch, that's a lot. That's nearly as much as my mortgage. Well, no, but it's £200 away, but like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it could be a mortgage. Mobile, sorry, the chair is creaking, it's not me. £10 on my mobile phone bill, and then Amazon Kids is £1.99. Picture Monkey, £10. Now I know this is the second month I say it. I know I need to go on Canvas. I just haven't had the time this month to scope it out, but I'm hoping to do so in June. So hopefully in July, I would have figured out how to do thumbnails on Canvas, so I don't need to use Picture Monkey anymore. To be honest, I find using Picture Monkey really easy, but I just don't want to spend the £10. I feel like it's completely unreasonable, and I've already given them 50 quid, so I don't really want to be doing anymore. So yeah, go for this month of June, check out Canvas and save yourself the £10. Audible, £7.99. And finally, I am planning to give myself a £30 buffer. And that, guys, comes to a grand total of £2,138.76. If we subtract that to the £3,669, then that leaves me £1,530.24. So that is what we've got to play with after the bill. So let's move on to the second page, which is debt. Now, I have mentioned before in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, I'll link it up below, but I had cleared all of my debt in the month of April, and then in May I went back into debt because I decided to get a holiday and pay for it on the credit card. I do have like a payment plan that I've given myself. I mean, it's on a 0% credit card for like 2 years, so I don't need to pay anything outside of the minimum payment, but I'm going to pay it all off by October, so I've given myself a little payment plan. So basically what we've got here in debt is the credit card. So if you're wondering what is outstanding on the balance right this second is £874.20. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put £150 on there, which means that if we subtract it from the £1,530, that leaves us with £1,380.24. So basically I'm using the council tax rebate to do that. Oh, I wrote it in the wrong place, didn't I? 1,380.24, and the total is 150. So yeah, this month I'm paying 150, then for the next 3 months I'm paying 200, and then the last payment will be 124. I'm chilled about this, it's all good. Savings, I do put money into a savings account. I put £50 for myself and £50 for Clara, which means it's £100 in total, which leaves us with £1,280 and 24 pence. And then finally, transactions, we have got our, the word I'm looking for is sinking funds, and spending pot. And I'm going to be putting 540 into the sinking funds and 780 into the spending pot, which means a total of £1,320, which means that technically speaking, we're going to be under £39.76. However, guys, I do have a £30 buffer here, and I don't generally spend a lot of the money that I put. So also I've got some money into my top cashback. I've got some money on my Vinted that I need to withdraw. I do surveys, so I'm not overly concerned. The other thing worth mentioning is that I was totally expecting to be dipping into my savings for the months of June, July and August, not September, but for like 3 months I expected to be dipping into my savings, and it looks like I probably won't here. I am adamant that I will not be dipping into savings this month, and that I will make that £40 up somewhere else. So yeah, I guess let's watch this space. Hi guys, it's now a few days later. I have just done my cash stuffing for the last week of May, basically, and there has been some changes to the budget that are going to be impacting the June budget. So rather than discuss them at the close of the month, which is what I would have had to do because we're not even into the month yet, I thought I would just do like an amend. So obviously I've just probably finished discussing how much my bills are and how unhappy I am and how I need to make changes. So I have. So first of all, just to talk you through it, water bill. The water bill has now changed. So I've highlighted them for ease, but basically it's meant to be £35, but I actually provided a reading and they've amended it to £27 a month because I have quite a bit of credit now on the account. I am going to leave the credit there because I still think, okay, I got, in case anything happens with the bills of the next year, I don't want to then have to pay extra for it. So £27 the water is. Ring plan, I have actually amended this so it is no longer a monthly expense. So that is out. This pen is really bad. I'm having serious pen issues, guys. So anyway, so the ring plan was meant to be £8 a month. It is no longer a monthly expense. I have now turned it into a yearly expense and it has gone into my yearly sinking fund pot. So I've paid for it until the end of May next year and it was £80. So technically I've saved myself £16 a year, which I know is not big bucks, but it all adds up. Gym, well, I am pleased to inform you that I have now officially cancelled my gym membership because it is ridiculous that I keep paying for it and I keep not going. And no, I don't have the time to go. I'm a single mum. As many of you will know, my childcare arrangements are going to change, which means I'm going to have my daughter even more. She's going to start school, which means that I'm going to have to pick her up even earlier. the hours that I'm going to have at home are going to be spent working, and those are going to be like my working proper sort of, obviously I'm going to be working after I've picked her up, but they're going to be like my intense hours. I don't have time to fit the gym in. So I have cancelled it. I'm going to find another solution, which we'll see what that will be when I come back from holiday. To be honest, I don't even know what that is, but more of the story, gym is out. What is also out is Audible. As much as I love that, it is a luxury, and a luxury that I just can't justify right now. I had quite a few credit there. So what I've done is I have pre-ordered and paid with credit all of the books that I wanted to listen to on Audible that are going to be coming out in the next few months. So I'm still going to be able to get those and receive those. But to be honest, I've just, I paused it, then I went back to it. It's just £8 a month that I don't need to spend, right? So yeah, and I'm really into my podcasts at the moment as well. So yeah, I'm just giving it a break. I've got about 6 books on Audible that I haven't listened to yet. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I've cancelled it. I've got my books, and that's that. The other things I've done, but it won't be visible in this month's budget, is I've cancelled my Sky TV package. So I'm just going to highlight this just so that you're aware, and I'm aware. So this one, because I've got TV and broadband with them, it's now going to be just broadband from this month. So I've cancelled my package. So what they've done is they have redone my internet contract, which is the same as it is now in terms of like speed and everything, but it's going to be £30 instead of £35. Great. So my contract is going to be £30 for the next 18 months, and I've got 60 megabytes download speed, which is perfectly fine with me. So I've halved this bill. Now, because I couldn't get it for the billing period of June, what will happen is that in July's budget, I won't have a Sky bill. And in fact, I will have a credit of about £8, I think he said, on the account. So July, I won't have it. And then from August, it will be £30 a month. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. So what's happened here then, guys, is that these totals are now completely wrong, aren't they? So the total for, let me just amend these. So the totals for this is not 2,138, it's actually £2,084.78. And what is left over is not 1,530, but 1,584.22. And then moving to the next bit, the credit card is 150, and that is going to stay like that. But what is going to be left over is £1,434.22. And that means that this is also incorrect. So my savings is £50 for myself and £50 for Clara, which means that it's £100, which leaves £1,334.22. And then this is different now. So what has happened is Vince, my cat, has had his yearly checkup at the vets. And 2 things have happened. Number one is, and this has been going on for a while now, I have a very large cat. Like, his statue is, he's very tall. He's a big cat. He's not a little cat. Vinny's big, but he is quite a bit overweight. And what's happening, he's not like fat as in like, you know, that you see like on TikTok videos, but he's quite a bit overweight, and he used to be quite, you know, quite a savage. He used to go out and hunt a lot and things like that, and he just hasn't been. And the vet seems to think that he's still not that old, so although he is 14, so I would say, you know, he's getting there. But she seems to think that it's because of his weight. So she has advised that I put him on a diet, and it's quite expensive. So I'm going to have to adjust Vince's weekly budget from £5 to £10 in order to be able to cater for his new diet. I am going to wait and I'm going to finish the food that I have got, because frankly, I'm not being funny, but I'm not going to just throw that away. So we're going to finish what we've got, so we don't have to buy it straight away. But the next time I buy food, I'm going to have to order his new diet. So the objective is that by losing a bit of weight, he will feel better, and therefore he will be a little bit more agile and not just be laying down all the time. Also though, what has happened is that I noticed that he seemed to have been losing a few teeth, which the vet told me is quite normal. But she said that although it's not as bad, I could look for him to get a scale and polish to help him with tooth decay and things like that. And it is probably about £300 as a start, because you need to put the cat under anaesthetic in order to do the scale and polish. So Mama is saving for little baby's scale and polish. So I'm going to save about £280–300 by November. The vet said it's not urgent and he doesn't need to have it done. I just kind of want to have it done for his sake. So I've given myself until the end of the year for him to have it done, end of November, beginning of December. So what that means is that both my sinking funds and my spending are going up for this month, because instead of putting away £10 a month for Vinny's sinking fund, because that would have built it up to the £80 that I need for his yearly checkup and his booster, well, now I'm saving £60 a month for him, and the £50 extra is going to be going towards the scale and polish. So, moral of the story, this is going out the window. And the sinking funds is not £540 but £590, because we've got that extra £50 that is going towards Vinny. And the spending pots are not £780, they are £800 because of the extra £20 of the food that I'm going to be saving for Vince. So the total is going to be £1,390, which leaves £55.78 under that. Now, I expected to be down for the month of June, July, August anyway. I think I mentioned it in the video I filmed a few days ago that you would have seen. So am I worried? No, not really. It's £50. I think it's necessary to do this. I think it is good for my cat. You know, he's my baby, he's my first baby, and I need to just make sure that he's okay. And I want him to live as long as possible. And, you know, I want to make sure that he's looked after well. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is my revised June budget. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Until next time, bye.